Are you having and creating exceptional experiences in your workplace? I mean, think about that. Are you truly having an exceptional experience when you go to work every day? Are the people that you're working with having exceptional experiences when they go to work every day? Now, again, this isn't going to be sustained. This isn't going to be day in, day out. There's going to be bad days. There's going to be things that happen. Having and creating exceptional experiences is not an accident. It's not unintentional. It's something that we do and can do every single day. And that's what I want to help you with. And that's what this podcast is about today. When we think about the professional experience, I've had the enormous, wonderful opportunity with working with a ton of people in creating an exceptional experience within their business, within their practice. And in doing that, getting to see people change, getting to see them light up, getting to see practices evolve over time, you can't imagine how wonderful that is for me to be able to observe and then to watch the lag measures come on behind that and to be able to see things truly transform in every aspect. So they transform in smiles, they transform in eyes, they transform in personalities, they transform in people, they transform in finances. Everything changes when you're having and creating exceptional experiences with consistency. And that's what this is all about. What we want to do, though, is make the professional experience the very best that we possibly can make it. Not only for ourselves, but for others. We want to have a great experience ourselves while we're having the professional experience. We also want to have others have a fantastic or exceptional experience while they're having that experience as well. That's the key. That's what's truly important about this particular segment. So when all of your energy, when all of your focus is placed in the professional, and it's imbalanced like that, it's really going to be detrimental over time. Now, can we do that in short spurts? Absolutely. Sometimes short spurts means months, right? If you're doing a startup or you're doing something that's going to take a lot of your focused energy, it's really going to have to take intensity, and that intensity is going to have to come. Yeah, you can do that. We can do that. I used to, and still do sometimes, teach multiple day programs. And in these multiple day programs, I promise you, I'm giving everything I've got. So you're going from 7 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And then you just get up and do that very same thing the next day, because that's what those people are there to receive from you. You're working hard, you're giving everything that you've got, or you have a project that's due, whatever it is. And yeah, in that situation, the private, the personal, they don't get the focus and attention. Now, as soon as that program is over for me, as soon as that multi-day program is over, boom, unwind, they've got my full attention, and I've got my full attention. Until then, I'm busting it. I'm giving everything I've got to that particular thing. So we can sustain short bursts of time in any one segment, and we can do that and do it very, very successfully. As a sustained plan, it's not going to be effective. It will affect those other areas. The private, the personal, social are all going to be affected if we put too much energy, too much focus, too much time, too much of ourselves into that professional experience. So we're going to talk about the two things that are truly segments of this professional experience. The two segments of professional experience are internal and external. That's all we really have to worry about, right? You have an internal experience, which is about yourself, your team, and a few others that are part of that process, that are going to be stakeholders in that process. But really, it's going to be about yourself and your team. And what happens with yourself and your team within that experience is critically important as to what happens on the external side of this, which is the people that you serve, right? Your clients, your prospects, they have experiences with you as well. Those experiences are created by the internal. So you have those that are responsible for serving, and then you have those that are served. And that's what this is really all about, is truly beginning to get a handle on how do we do this? How do we do this effectively? How do we do it consistently? How do we have the energy that actually makes it happen? And when it comes down to your internal experience, all you're really doing is talking about your tools and your environment. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's your tools and your environment. What do you have to work with? And how it is that you have constructed that workplace. And while it sounds simple in design, It's a very difficult concept to pull off and to pull off consistently. The external part of that is really all about environment. What environment are we putting people in? And what experience are they having within that environment? So many facets of that as well. This isn't a simple process. This isn't a simple thing. Now, I have written books on this. I have worked in this area for decades. It is critically important that the experience be aligned to the person and the people that are actually providing it. Otherwise, it will falter. It'll knock down over time. You can do this. You can create this. You can create it for yourself. You can create it for your team. You can create it for the people that you're serving. It's going to take work. My hope is that through your engagement through these podcasts, again, now, when we come back to the structure of these podcasts, I go through the private experience, the personal experience, the social experience, and the professional experience. If you really want to have a fantastic professional experience, don't ignore those first three. Those first three are critical to you creating the absolute best experience you possibly can and have it sustained over time. I know this. Again, it's decades of my life that I've devoted to this. I've done it personally, and I've helped so many others be able to do it as well. I know this is what will be effective for you as well. What is it all about? It's about having and creating exceptional experiences. That's what we're going to do together. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for downloading these episodes, sharing them with others, taking the information, actually putting it to use, rating us fantastic. Give us a 5 rating if you love what you see. Thank you so much for being with me. I'll see you on the next Primacy Podcast.